Harry, mate, if I could just grab a quick word. Look, listen, mate, I need you to be more consistent in front of goal for me. Yeah, I know you've scored some goals, mate, but 22? No, you haven't. Seriously. Well, imagine how many you could have then. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to our English Players Only Manchester United at Season 2, Episode 12. And today we have the second leg of our Champions League quarter-final against Dortmund, 4-3. It was a classic at Old Trafford, so let's hope we can go and see that out. And then we're at Wembley for the semi-finals of the FA Cup against Manchester City, the old Manchester derby we've got coming up there. Now, the one thing I did want to sort of flag up before we get this episode even underway, is Harry Kane. Now, there was talk in the Discord, link in the description, if you're not already part of that Harry Kane must be one of the favourites to win the horse's ass for this season's worst player. But when you actually look at the season he's had, now this is obviously just the league, but he's got 13 league goals in 22, which isn't terrible. The average rating, I think, is where he lets himself down, only averaging 7, and we'll look at his recent form in just a second, but he's very up and down. He's either brilliant or he's quite poor. But over the course of the season, 28 starts, 1 sub-appearance, and 22 goals. So he is scoring a lot of goals very quietly, but as I say, if we have a look at his recent form, where's the actual match rating here? I don't usually look at it. You can see here, so there's a 6-3, but there's a 10, the 6-1. When he's good, but he does have, well, you can see it's not the greatest example, but there's a few games there and one down here where if he's not playing well, he really just disappears. But then he has games, like Young Boys that really sort of pad those stats out when he got 4. So, we'll take goals where they come, won't we? There's one game to catch you up on since last episode. That was in the league against Southampton. Those eagle-eyed amongst you will notice one of the goal scorers, but let's see how the actual game played out. We had an early lead after Jadon Sancho teed up Harry Kane. And it was 2-0 at half-time thanks to Marcus Edwards. But Southampton pulled one back late on. Remember to turn the camera back on this time. This was a game we absolutely dominated, but we did kind of give ourselves a bit of a nervy ending there by not completely putting the game to bed. So it was a good performance. Turpie again, I've got to point him out. Defensively, he was brilliant with some of his interceptions. And yeah, just a really, really good performance. Not quite sure what happened to Thomas at left back, but we got away with it, so that's fine. So it was a 2-1 win. We beat them 2-0 in the FA Cup just a couple of weeks before that, was it even a week before that? 2 weeks before it. So that was all good. So in the league, we are still 3 points back at Liverpool. We still have a game in hand. And at some point, I'll have to... Today, we're not really doing the league, so I'm not going to do it today. But the run-in we have with Liverpool, it's almost the exact same teams we're playing. So it's going to be tense, isn't it, that run-in? But as I say, we've got some football here in the Champions League and then the FA Cup. We'll start with the Champions League. 4-3, as a reminder, you can see there was the score in the first leg. And Manchester City are playing the same time, so no advantage there for either team ahead of the FA Cup semi-final. According to the scouts, we're expecting a Queen of the South formation, a 4-3-3, a narrow 4-3-3. This is the team that we are sending out. Henderson in goal, Shaw, Tomori, Maguire and Wan-Bissaka as the back four. Ward, Prowse and Bellingham in midfield. It's Greenwood, Maddison and Mataduke. Rashford gets to start up top. So let's get out there. Alright, so we can see the team sheets there. It looks a similar-ish sort of team that what we faced in the first half. Unfortunately, Haaland is playing again. Do we say we've been on a decent run? Just keep going. Forget about the first leg. Yeah, let's do that. Forget about the first leg. Focus on this one. Wan-Bissaka is demotivated, and he's still demotivated, as is Mataduke. He's come around, though, and Rashford up top, just doing his Rashford things. And here we go. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, I do have to say a very, very big thank you to a new Patreon supporter. So thank you very much, David Mortram. As I've said before, and you've probably heard me say it many, many times, it's not at all expected, but it is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you are able to and you enjoy the content, there's a link to the Patreon down in the description. But if not, just keep watching the ads for me, and that is more than enough. And that was almost perfectly timed to get to the start of the game. Let's get some encouragement going here. No, shouldn't have said that because we're winning the tie, aren't we? Never say encourage when you're ahead. I don't know why that is, but the players don't like it. Henderson with a goal kick. A reminder, there are no away goals. So, that's going to help us massively, considering we conceded 3 at home. And, Maguire has... Was it a blocked shot or did he just get a toe to the pass? Either way, with that Haaland on the end of that, he's just about preserved our lead, I'd say. That's headed away and ends the highlight. We've got a few bookings already, Ward-Prowse and Maguire. Here we go with Shaw getting forward. Not quite sure what that was. And it's Ward-Prowse. It is offside. Surely Haaland is offside. He's missed it anyway. Let's give it a focus. And they're overwhelmed now. Maybe I just need to praise them. Looking at that, are we exploiting the flanks? We should be. Yeah, we are. I wonder, actually, if what we might want to do is slow it down a little bit and look for the overlaps in wide areas. Oh, Shaw has played Haaland on. Henderson makes the save. We are all at sea here. Let's do that. Because you can see when we're exploiting the flanks there, we're getting it wide quickly, but they're right on Madueke every time. So if we try and slow it down a little bit, let's praise. That's what I was going to do. We've got a corner, Ward-Prowse to take. Back post, it's headed away though. Mason Greenwood will pick it up. And can he whip across in here for us? There it is, into the mix-up, but it's headed away. Bellingham's got himself a booking now as well. It's too many yellow cards, isn't there, in midfield? I'm wondering, we should have... Oh, and Maguire has let Haaland go in behind, and Haaland's not going to... He is going to miss again. All right, you know what we're going to do? Wait, we've been done in behind too many times here. I feel like the scouts have got this match very, very wrong. We've got an injury there for Greenwood. It's a tight groin. That won't do. So we'll take him off. We'll get Sancho. And we weren't ever going to get 90 minutes out of Sancho. It's half time. But we should get 45 minutes out of Sancho. I'm going to say, yeah, be on your game from kickoff. Can we say something individually to Wan-Bissaka to maybe try and win him around? If he's... There we go. Random click and it worked. So let's fist pump, tell everybody else that they are doing decent and that we have faith in them. And what was I going to do? There was an injury to someone, wasn't there? Greenwood. Oh yeah, we've already made that sub. We have already made that sub. That's done. Okay, absolutely perfect. All right, let's get this second half underway then. We still have our 1-goal lead. Let's praise them and see if we can go and get a second so I can just breathe a little bit more comfortably. Because they should be winning the tie, shouldn't they? Haaland on another day should have 2 or 3. Rashford's not having a great day up there. Madueke's not playing well out on the left. I'm wondering if what we might want to do is move Rashford out to the left, take Madueke off, and maybe get Harry Kane on up top. Haaland, he was always going to score eventually. 32nd of the season. Jesus. Hour gone. 1-0 on the night. 4-4 on aggregate now. And this has all the makings of a game that we've not really been in, doesn't it? And we just got picked apart. Harry Maguire is not... He's not filling me with confidence. Haaland looks like he's just picking on Maguire, just choosing to run off of him, and he's having a wonderful time. All right, so Kane for Madueke. We'll make that change. Kane can go up there as a complete forward. Rashford as an inverted winger on attack. That's fine. That's 2 subs, which leaves us with 1. I'm not a massive fan of all these bookings in midfield, but I mean, at least those 2 are playing okay. Do we really want Mason Holgate playing centre back up against? I mean, he's quicker, isn't he? Is he quicker than Harry Maguire? 15 pace, 12 pace. I wonder if we just switch those. Could it be as simple as switching those 2 around? And would that mean Tomori would then be marking Haaland? Let's try and encourage now that it's 4-4. And we've got defending to do. Ball forward. Rashford tracking his man. Oh, don't give away a penalty. Don't give away a penalty, Maddison. Don't give away a penalty, Maddison. He's done brilliantly. He gets it forward to Shaw. It's flicked on by Kane for Sancho. Here's a chance on the break. Rashford. Kane is essentially unmarked. If Rashford... Oh, he's gone a little bit wide. There's the cross. Harry Kane! Straight into the goalkeeper's arms. And they get it forward quickly. And this is going to turn into an end-to-end game of heart attack, isn't it? Oh, and Maguire, you've got to come off, Harry. I'm sorry, mate, but that is... You're looking absolutely clueless, and that'll be our final sub, unfortunately. Holgate stands over the free kick. He's probably got stage fright. Can't believe he's playing in the Champions League quarter-final. Luke Shaw goes round his man. Rashford just trips over Maddison. We're going out, aren't we? Haaland gets another one. And we've got to just... change everything that we're doing here because we just look an absolute... We've been outplayed, thoroughly outplayed. And we desperately need a goal now. Could we switch the two up front? How would that look? We can't really, can we? Because we've got Sancho who can only really play in wide areas. Let's try a berating. If they score again, then that is... Well, it's almost over, isn't it? Let's go high line again. We've got to take that risk. We've got more pace at the back line now as well. Henderson, what's he going to do? Please not something stupid. Confirm change. Rashford. Just can't get anywhere near him. They just look. It's men against boys, isn't it? Ward-Prowse does well there, but again, it's all last-ditched. And Shaw has somehow managed to get that clear. And again, it's a Dortmund highlight. What can we do? Oh, and they've marched straight through the middle of us, and somehow, yet again, that's not ended up in the back of our net. All right, we need to find a way. Can Ward-Prowse sit a little bit deeper again? We need to find a way to get some possession. To, you know. All right, so let's try that. We don't have another sub, do we? No. We need a goal. Kane down to Maddison. Sancho's got himself a little bit of space. We've gone the other side for Marcus Rashford. Brings it down on the chest. Look at all the red shirts. It's Bellingham. It's blocked. Bellingham picks it up again. Bellingham to Sancho! Oh, is it going to get ruled out? The two former Dortmund players combining. The defenders are appealing for offside. We're still celebrating. Come on, VAR. Just give it. Just give it. Just give it. Oh, you bastard of a thing. He is off, isn't he? Oh, Kane's off as well. And we've got a... Is that a goal kick or the free kick from the offside? Ball forward. Holgate does well. Back to Henderson. Wide there for Shaw. Forward for Maddison. Can Maddison play in Rashford? Oh, there was a second there. Rashford looked like he was free. There we go. Rashford again. Back to Bellingham. Bellingham to Ward-Prowse. Look at Wan-Bissaka. He finds him. Aaron is all the way back to Tomori. It's fine. Let's just keep possession. Build. Probe away. Probe, boys. Probe. Oh, the wrong way. Stop probing that way. Holgate. He gets it forward there for Bellingham. Bellingham for Rashford. Rashford! Oh, it's gone in! Oh, you can't. I think he is offside, you know, but it's bent it in. The goalkeeper was standing there looking at it. And for the second time in 3 minutes... Oh, it's counted! It has counted. I thought it was going to get ruled out, and we're back level 5-5. Hummels has played him on, has he? What is the goalkeeper doing? He's just been absolutely done. Was there a little bit of a shield, perhaps, from the defender? I wonder if that's what's happened. Or are we making excuses for him? No, there's no... No, I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing there, but... It is 5-5, and there's a highlight in the 90th minute. Tomori heads it away. Maddison. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Gets it forward. Kane is there. Flicks it on for Sancho. Sancho against his former team. Gets it taken off him. Harry Kane. Oof, that wasn't the best clearance there from the goalkeeper. Wan-Bissaka, no, he can't quite get there. Sancho. Can he win that back for us? He's got back brilliantly, Jadon Sancho. Wan-Bissaka, Tomori, forward. It's Maddison. Kane's with him. Bellingham streaming forward as well. Do we have Rashford at the back post? It doesn't matter. It's nicked off him. And it's end-to-end. It is end-to-end heart attack. Sancho now going the other way. They've got to be exhausted. I'm tired just watching them. Can Sancho stop the cross? Ward-Prowse got to get out faster. Bellingham. No, we've gone one man over, and it's over the top. It's into the fans. And there's 5 minutes of stoppages left. Are we going to extra time? We've got an injury to Ward-Prowse. And we're down to 10 men through no fault of our own. Well, if we get to extra time, we should get an extra sub, at which point we can bring Declan Rice on, can't we? So we've just got to try and get there now. Yeah. Let's just go back to balanced. Holgate wins the header. Forward to Harry Kane. Rashford's getting forward. Bellingham's getting through the middle. Maddison's there as well. Can we do it with 10 men? No, Bellingham. We should get to that, though. Tomori down to Maddison. Sancho, Kane's in. Harry Kane! Oh! Don't you dare rule that out! I think he's onside, isn't he? Surely he's onside. Come on, VAR. Oh... There's nothing in it. And we've got a free kick. There's 25 seconds left. Rashford gets played in behind. Can Rashford pick out Kane? He's on his wrong foot. He chips back. It's cut out. Wan-Bissaka has it. Get it back in there, Aaron. Get it back in. It's Maddison. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Maddison again to Sancho. Sancho to Maddison. To Maddison. Sancho! Oh! Is it going to finish 5-5? That's the allotted time done. Tomori wins it. Bellingham picks it up. Can we get it? One more chance here. Rashford goes down. We are going to get a free kick, are we? Everybody, no, well, not everybody forward, because they could, Shaw. No, not a good one. Luke Shaw, he'll get another chance, will he? He does. It's cleared away, and that surely will be full time. Still we're playing. The 7th minute of 5. We just want extra time, ref, so we can get our sub back on. We need to get back to full complement. Tomori's there. Good defending. Henderson gets it forward. Sancho, ref, is your watch? Check your watch, mate. Wan-Bissaka. Wait, hold off on checking the watch. Oh, now you check it. So it's extra time. Now we should get that extra sub, shouldn't we? So let's just go and do that first before I forget. So we should be able to bring Rice on now. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. We can put Maddison back forward and that all looks good. Excuse me. We'll go back to attacking. Go back to the dressing room. Keep working hard. And that's that looks like a very good team talk, unlike me. All right, let's get back out there. Come on. We've had 2 or 3 goals disallowed at this point. 2 disallowed and 1 allowed, I think, wasn't it? Let's encourage them. Bellingham, Maddison, they're exhausted. We've just got to keep going. But is this going to go all the way to penalties? You have a sneaking suspicion. Maybe it is. Can we try to demand more? That hasn't really worked, has it? And there's been absolutely nothing happen. All right, let's try lowering down the tempo. It's been a hectic game. They've got to be exhausted, but it looks like it is going to penalties. We've got some decent penalty takers, don't we? But we don't want to go much below Declan Rice, because after that, we really are struggling. All right, so let's pump our fists. No, let's not pump our fists. Let's point our fingers. Stay calm, back yourselves. We'll be fine. So I think that's what we want to say. Harry Kane will take the first one. Come on, Harry. All right. Rule that one out, VAR, you son of a bitch. All right, Erling Haaland. I mean, he probably should have won it for him in the first half. Oh, and Henderson goes and makes a save, and Haaland is having an absolute nightmare. James Maddison steps forward now. Can he give us a 2-0 lead? Maddison tucks it away. All right. We are clear. At a wide now for them. Can Henderson all but win it for us with another save? No, it's 2-1. It's still nervous. Rashford steps forward now. Come on, Marcus. Come on, Marcus. Oh, straight at him. And is that the momentum shift that you do not want in a penalty shootout? Timo Werner now against Henderson. Oh, we're back level 2-2. It's Jude Bellingham against his former teammates. Come on, Jude. Ooh. It's just about found a way through. Axel Witsel. He's going to go against Henderson. Oh, Henderson makes a huge save with his right hand. And we have a chance to win it now, don't we? We do have a chance to win it. It'll be Jadon Sancho again against his former teammates. If he scores, we win. We're into the semi-finals. Oh, come on, Jadon. I hope you're not as nervous as I am, mate. Jadon Sancho, he does it, and we have beaten Dortmund on penalties. 4-2. What a tie that has been. 5-5 after 180 minutes, and all the way to penalties, and it was 4-2 in the end. And that, I need a lay down. That was intense. So there we go, and it will be Manchester City in the next round in the semi-finals. So that is one to look forward to. The Ward-Prowse injury could be better, could be worse. We're in April though, aren't we? So 3 to 4 weeks, that might be the end of his season. Mason Greenwood will be fine. We've got money, and it will be the Manchester derby in the semi-final of the Champions League. But guys, wait right there, because we're about to face them. A preview of that in the FA Cup semi-final. So, yeah, well, I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted. Okay, welcome back. Now, as ever, when there's an extra time penalty shootouts, episode length is potentially an issue here. So let's get straight into this. It's the FA Cup semi-final, the Manchester derby, a preview, of course, now of the Champions League semi-final as well. We're expecting a 4-3-3 from them, and this is the team we're sending out. It is more or less the same team that that went out against Dortmund. I don't like this heavy workload. No, I don't like that at all, but what I do like are the link-ups. So maybe we just have to go with it this time of the season. So Henderson in goal, Shaw, Tomori, Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka. Rice comes in for Ward-Prowse to partner Bellingham. It'll be Greenwood, Maddison, and Madaduke getting a second chance. Kane will come in to start up top. Bench of Green, Holgate, Thompson, Thomas. Garner comes onto the bench along with Loftus-Cheek, Sancho, and Rashford. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. It is a very strong-looking Manchester City lineup, isn't it? What do we say? Just put on a show. Ignore the recent praise. What if we go? Come on, everybody! I know you all want to beat our rivals as much as I do. Let's maybe try that and get out there, and let's hope that we can get the result here. Now, Manchester City, of course, played the same time that we did midweek. It's just whether I should have rotated the squad a little bit more or not. Of course, that Dortmund result does go down as a loss. We did lose on the night, but oh, what a game that was. Still don't think I've fully recovered. All right, Wembley, here we come. It's not a place to lose, is it? So let's hope that that's not going to happen. And of course, we are still on for a unprecedented quintuple. So that would be something, wouldn't it? Shaw wins that back, but then gives it away again. And Bernardo Silva, who got, of course, sent off last time we played them, shoots just wide. The big issue we're going to have is that if the heavy match load, the tied legs are going to become an issue, we just don't have enough subs on the bench to make the changes that we'll need. We've got a corner, though. Maddison to take. Where's big Harry Maguire? It's near post. It was Declan Rice, I think. And his head up was into the side netting. Declan Rice, of course, is, relatively speaking, fresh legs, having only really played, only played in extra time. Got Maguire playing out there on the right wing, which is exactly where we want him. Wan-Bissaka in there for Declan Rice. Back for Harry Maguire. Bellingham. Rice. Maddison. Back to Declan Rice. Bellingham again. Can we find a way through? We're getting very close to passing the ball straight to a Manchester City player. It's so far so good. Maddison. Wan-Bissaka. It's Harry Kane! Number 23 of the season for Harry Kane. We've taken a 35th minute lead at Wembley, and I think it's a good thing that Mason Greenwood stopped there. I'll leave that joke alone, because he could have got in jail otherwise. No, because he was offside, and he stopped, and he left it for Kane. And there we go, 1-0. Oh, that's a good goal to get, isn't it? Can we get ourselves to half-time now? Oh, not quite. We start with possession, though. Maddison to Tomori, back to Maddison. Luke Shaw. Tomori. Bellingham to Kane. Kane goes over the top, looking to the run of Greenwood. Greenwood is all alone. Can he hold it up for us? He gets the ball in. It's Madueke back to Bellingham. Bellingham lines one up. Oh, Jude Bellingham! He gets a second on the stroke of half-time. It is 2-0 now to Manchester United. And do we have one foot in the FA Cup final? Greenwood did brilliantly. Nicely done here by Madueke as well. Bellingham, one touch, looked up. And it's reminiscent, actually, of the Rashford goal against Dortmund, isn't it? Of course, on this occasion, I think the goalkeeper was, or could justifiably claim to have quite a few bodies in front of him and maybe not have seen it till late. But we've got to say here that don't get complacent. Harry Kane is demotivated. I'm not really sure why, Harry. Go out there and prove it to me. Greenwood's only playing a 6.6, but I think in that one thing there, we saw that what he does bring: rapid pace, good composure, and well, we don't want to take that off unless we have to. Although we could put Rashford out there, who you could argue offers something very similar. We've got a corner here to defend, and it's bouncing around. It's a handball. And it's going to be a penalty to Manchester City, I assume. I don't know why you would stop it, then not give a penalty. And can Henderson continue his goalkeeping heroics from midweek against De Bruyne here? Come on, Hendo. Oh, he can! Henderson is on fire from the spot. And it is still 2-0. Let's go back to positive. Let's give them some praise. Manchester City now with a goal kick. And, well, are they going to collapse here? Greenwood, can he get a cross in? He goes to the byline, tries to pull it back for Maddison, but it's well defended in the end by City. Can Wan-Bissaka get a foot in there on Sterling? He can't. Declan Rice on a booking is coming back. Don't get yourself sent off. It's Jesus. And that is just why. I tell you what, between the Bernardo Silva one in the first half and that one just there, we're not playing without our share of luck here, are we? Greenwood is either tired or something. He's not having a great day. We'll get Sancho on out there for him. Maddison is looking tired. Maybe we start and try and close this game down. We could get Garner on. And we could just sit Garner back a little bit more for us there. You play as a playmaker. Declan Rice, if you just want to go box to box. And then Jude Bellingham. I don't know. What do you want to do, mate? You can just be an advanced playmaker. And hopefully we can just run this clock down. Let's tell them to focus. And it's much, much more simple than the Dortmund one was. We have, well, kind of mugged them off, though they did get a penalty that they missed, which kills the XG, really. But arguably they should have scored. But 2-0, we'll be going to Wembley again for the final. So 2 first-half goals, and we triumph in the derby at Wembley in the semi-final. 900k in the bank as well. Henderson with a penalty save, and he's definitely improved, hasn't he? I had a word with him about recent form, and that has 100% picked up. And guys, that will do it for today. We will be back next time for, I think what we'll do is we're going to do a Manchester City semi-final double header. I'll play through the Wolves game, and then we'll either be we'll have another final to look forward to, or we'll be out of Europe, and then we can really start and focus in on the league, because this league title is going down to the wire. It's ourselves and Liverpool. There's nobody else in it, and well, we don't play them again, so we're going to potentially be relying on a result elsewhere because their goal difference is fairly superior to ours. But if you've enjoyed that, guys, thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for City again, this time as we try to get into a Champions League final. Take care.